I'm Tinh from Vietnam. To me, social impact is like a tree. One of the most effective way to reforest is to plant more trees. If the tree is suitable, everything flourishes, the soil, the animals, and the people. However, if the tree is not, it might die. Worse, it can damage the whole ecosystem, harm every life it meant to support. That is what I see happening with many sustainable innovation in developing countries like Vietnam. Governments, enterprise, and NGOs are working hard to plan new solutions to meet the SDGs. But if the innovation don't reach the right people, or worse, create harm because they are not inclusive or contextually appropriate, to identify the issues, we need to start at the root by listening to our communities themselves. I believe the most critical issues the governance and public policy face today is the lack of inclusive bottom-up approaches. When local voices are left out of the design and implementation process, even well-intentioned policy can fail or deepen inequality. That's why I'm here to propose a youth-led ecosystem made of a knowledge lab and a connecting platform. The knowledge lab will gather and analyze grassroots insights, highlight real needs, barriers, and effectiveness of current solutions. The connecting platform will bring together innovators, policymakers, youth, and also the vulnerable communities to co-create ideas, host inclusive roundtable, and translate complex policy into accessible languages. This model bridges the gap between top-down policy and local practice. It raises awareness, fosters community-led education, and so marginalized voices are reflected in public discourse. This all leveraging the power of the youth. What makes it powerful is that it is replicable. Even recent had its own countries, challenges and innovations, but this system adapt and connect them, forming a global exchange towards shared sustainability goals. By joining HISA, I hope to deepen my understanding of policy, applying tools to scale the initiative, and learn from the fellow change maker. Being selected as a fully funded fellow would prove that learning and leadership should be inclusive and accessible to all. I want to show that inclusiveness is not a bonus, it is the foundation of real and sustainable impact.